Can we talk a little bit about Eberechi Eze, his performance here today?
Yeah.
Playing in that favoured number 10 position.
Yeah, well, we spoke about that. Obviously, he's come on and played off the left, and for me, his best position is in the number 10. He can drift out either side and affect the game like he did today. And I mean, that shot there, it's an unbelievable save from Pope. I feel a little bit sorry for Pope, I really do, because like JJ said, you don't know whether to go for the winner or whether to keep holding the ball, and obviously he kicks one and then that happens. But in terms of Eze, I thought he was head and shoulders above anything on the pitch today.
Yeah, he was, and I actually think, from an Arsenal point of view and from a Mikel Arteta point of view, I can still see a world where Eze and Ødegaard play.
Okay, how does that work?
Well, I think there's plenty of players, so plenty of games that they will play where they're going to dominate the ball. And you can have a three in midfield where you have the one pivot, whether it's Zubimendi or whether it's Declan Rice, and then you can have the two in front. It's exactly the same as what Pep Guardiola used to do with De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva or David Silva when they were playing. It was like, all you got to do, Ødegaard on the left, and you play Eze to the right, and just let them go and create, let them go. Arsenal are so dominant defensively. They don't need all of those defensive midfielders a lot of the time. They almost put more pressure on themselves with those defensive midfield players. So I'm not saying week in, week out. And a game like today, I totally would understand it. You come into St James's Park. This is one of the games that you earmark. If you're going for a title, it's one of the games you earmark throughout the calendar where you go, we need to get a result there. Liverpool have come here and got a result. Arsenal have now come here and got a result. And they've laid down the marker in terms of, they've been able to do that. So, it's up to the rest, who think they can challenge to go and do that. So, Eze was... for me, that kind of standout today that I don't see how you take him out of the team.
Fair point. What do you reckon?
Pat and gone. He's all of a sudden become probably the most important player for Arsenal, I think.
The most important? That's a big shout. Just so you know, the next game's are Olympiacos in the Champions League, and then it's a London derby against West Ham with a new manager bounce and all that. Yeah. And after the international break, Fulham. London derby again away.
Yeah, listen, going back to the Eze thing, obviously, he's only just got into the team, he's only just signed for the club, but looking at his performance today, for me, everything good that Arsenal did went through Eze.
Yeah. And by the way, that's a nice run of games for them.
Yeah.
They've had to go to Anfield, they've had to come here, they've had City at home.
They had Old Trafford a visit on the first day as well.
Exactly, visit to Old Trafford, Champions League in between all of that. That particular run of games there, that'll be a bit of a breather for them.